Man, bro, so the plot keep thickening. Whatever have you. Today, on the Adam and Wack show, Wack kind of like gave some revelations about how Tanea and Nova ended up cooperating with the FBI, whatever have you. They say they didn't, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Or they say they not cooperating, whatever. We gonna get into all that.
Treasonous conspiracy, this treasonous
yeah, you was never, but you was did good though. You know, we spent the whole night. Yeah, the allegations ain't true and all that. We outside, we addressing everything that these burnt out ass coaches had. Just trying to get off my day though.
One of the craziest images I've ever seen.
Yeah, you know we gonna be crazy. You know I'm a
Can I just say that having known you for this long, it's kind of weird seeing you as a mom. Like, I'm not used to that, even though I know you are a prolific mom.
That's what my baby daddy, not the one you know, but King's dad.
The new one?
The new one.
Okay.
He was like, yeah, like, is just talking about you on no jumper, like you just some hoe. When he told me that,
I think all things considered, we're kind of respectful of you.
well, the thing is just because I'm just so...
You heard them though, bro. They say they ain't working. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where people... It's great because Wack, he was... What he say, right? Just why I played the little clip, the first clip. Wack basically say that they snatched a little Nova up, right? And they use her as bait with Tanea, especially with it being, you know, the big interview she did with Soft White Underbelly. She on there saying she learned these tactics in 304 and from her mama. You know what I'm saying? So he say the federales use that against Tanea. We gonna take all your kids if you don't put a wire on Nova or send her in the field to work, whatever have you. So Wack say they deep cover, bruh. Type shit.
Just we all grown. We could talk sexual is nothing to me. I'm not gonna get offended.
But also, like, this is a podcast, so like things that are very out of the ordinary are very of note. And you having previously hooked up with the blind gangster ass blood dude is kind of. Dude, we gotta get into that. Like, that's pretty interesting.
We ain't talking about no other nothing but this.
I'm just being real, like, you know, like Munchie's a legend, and he just happens to be blind. That's kind of like.
He's a legend. He is a legend.
I've heard from a lot of people that he's got a rap sheet that is rings bells.
He just, you feel me? When you got a name for yourself, you got a name for yourself. Like how we got a name for ourselves.
That's my type.
We're legends.
Your type? Legends.
My type is real people. That's my type. You know what I'm saying?
In front of me, I'm not gonna name names besides Sharp. That they talk about how cool they are, their pimps, like all, like just make it sound like the coolest thing in the world. And then you see this Rico, and it's like the grossest thing in the world. It's like the most foul shit. That, like,
the most foul shit, bro, you can possibly... I ain't gonna lie. It's especially when you see people operating like it's just normal. Or it's just foul, period. She talking about he a legend? You know, she got that much. Oh, it's cool.
Like no reasonable street dude would want to coast. It's all legend. It's very true. I'm not necessarily assuming that everybody's guilty of everything. But... this type of behavior in general is like, I feel like almost everybody is just sitting back like, what the fuck? But, I mean, is that like the average pimp? Or do you guys, are you familiar with pimps who are actually really about their business and like respect their own dirtballs?
A real pimp, bro. And I was just telling my mom this last night. A real pimp is not finna post on Instagram like this or like this. They're not finna do that. They're not finna post they hoes and they heels in their car. They're not finna do that. A real pimp, they don't do shit like that. Real pimps, they pimp. They ride their bitches on field. Like, come on now.
So basically, all of this is like...
The average pimp is what you see now on Instagram and shit. That's the average pimp.
I think it has changed.
A real pimp, they're not finna do that. Oh God, they're not finna do that shit.
I think maybe when I was growing up...
And let me say, bro, like, doing my research a little bit, because there was some clips I wanted to add to this joint, but I couldn't find them. But doing some my research for this shit, right, bruh, it was diabolical. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. It's, you know, Nova, she done been exposed to some shit, bro, for sure. Like,
I look at pimps like very low key. You didn't see them. Then when you see them, their girls was like classy. Now it's like she said, like her boyfriend pimp. I'm pretty sure they were always getting beat up. But like I feel like the ones who are doing that are more like the gangbangers. You know, like I don't know. That's just what I think. But I never been like down on figs. My whole thing was because they always think, oh your mom was doing it. I was on Backpage. Not like that, but I was doing ads. My shit was more discreet because I was a singer at the time. You know, I wasn't a minor doing it. I was already 18 and old. So it's like, I'm like, I need to do what I have to do.
But is it fair to say that you essentially probably are responsible for your daughter getting into this line of work? Like she saw mom doing it one way or
No, I
another.
didn't see her doing it. I seen the homegirl doing it. She told me.
So other friends of yours were already into it?
It was popular. It was glamorized. At that time, we were living like on the east side, on Broadway. So that's already...
Yeah, I
Fig
never
is
seen
right
my
there.
mom like.
Yeah, the next street over was Fig. So she's getting in trouble. I'm taking her phone, you know, gentle parenting. I'm not gonna whoop you, but I'm gonna take her.
You know, some people they try to like I think like it get misconstrued as glamorizing it, right? It still can be considered that, but I think they trying to show that we making a way type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna take your game, son. Right? She like, take my phone. They were basically saying like, we can't victimize these girls. Like they have to tell. They have to tell. We can't. She could have a black eye.
And they don't care. Like,
If the girl didn't say, she could lie and say, I just got put on a game. They're gonna be like, all right.
Okay, wait, so do you know everybody that was in that Rico though? Like when you're seeing stuff about Lady
Hell no.
Oh, you don't want to snitch.
I heard about. I don't know.
You heard about them, but these aren't like people that you're like actually familiar with. Okay. Interesting. Okay, there's like an assumption I heard a bunch of people say, which is like the girls always tell. How much of a code is there amongst girls that are on the blade to
It's crazy she say she don't know P4. You know what I'm saying? When P4, one of the only, he followed a lot of people on Instagram though, bruh. But he was following her, and they took some, and it's crazy because you know how Almighty and AT and Richie was getting into it. They just screenshotted Almighty following some little underage 304s or girls, I should say.
snitch on the pimp, snitch on the dudes?
They don't snitch on their pimps because first of all, well, I don't know.
Maybe young girls.
I don't think they snitch on their pimps because half these pimps are gangbangers. So if you snitch on this nigga, you're gonna end up killed or end up his homegirl's gonna beat your ass or you can't get down no more or it's just shit comes with that. So they're not gonna snitch. Whether he in jail or not, they're not gonna snitch. Like they're not gonna do it because it's shit that comes behind that. You feel me? Like they're not just gonna snitch. Like and then they was down for this nigga, so why would the bitch snitch on him? Like that was her nigga. Like come on now.
But I feel like with all these girls, once they get under a dude's arm, it's kind of like it starts out one way. You think you're agreeing to one thing, and then as time goes by, it keeps getting more abusive, or they're having you do worse shit with guys, or you're getting...
A lot of these cats don't even have the mental capacity to take on a real job, let alone try to money manage or do this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? So it just be a never-ending loop of doom. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, this shit crazy.
Oh, if you choose over with another.
As time goes by, and then especially once you're kind of like used up and they don't feel like they could really do much with you, then God knows what.
And then all these rules they got. Oh, if you choose over with another guy, he's able to punch on you, and all these things I've been hearing in these little vlogs or whatever.
Yeah, it's like
stories.
a put off.
That's some like that's some like
Yeah, put
no.
off.
Usually when you pay somebody, you gotta pay them like how they be like, oh my choosing fee.
Yeah.
You gotta give me $1,500 to pay me, or leaving fee you gotta give me $1,500 too.
And that's it.
That shit that we heard, that we seen on that video with people and shit, that was some buster shit. Like how you let the next nigga punch on your bitch. You feel me? Like that's I never seen that before or heard of that before.
They just
That's
making up their
some
own rules, I guess. And it's getting very emotional. It's getting very
What am I beefing?
leaked
Yeah,
out.
why do you have a handful of beans?
You
I
know-
thought they were rolling dice for a second.
They definitely making up their own rules.
I think because it's so hot. It's so hot.
Oh, the rubber band is melting.
I think the rubber band is just popping.
It is hot as shit outside.
You know what?
right
Because video of a 13-year-old in some heels falling.
now. Where?
on Fig.
Seriously?
Who, me?
Yeah, that's when she went viral. So it was a drone on Fig, and it was like she didn't know she was gonna get caught by the drone.
No, that wasn't the drone. I wasn't on the drone. I was on the nigga that really be
in
the car, sitting down, recording you.
Well, it was a video. So remember, she was running away, and they like mentioned to me. They like, "Ain't this your daughter?" I'm like, "Excuse me." Right. So it was.
And then I was 13, so I couldn't even walk in the hills.
Two little pups. So she looked like Powerpuff Girl prostitute now. So I'm like, you know what? This is like elementary. Right. And so it was crazy because I didn't make it no better. I'm going live, pressing the issue, doing all these things. I'm like an update. They like, where's the next update?
You know, it is crazy, bro, that certain people be having weird fetishes. Like, you know what I'm talking about? She clearly, bro, like.
Let's find her. It got to the point to where wherever she was, she would take like a picture in front of like a building, and it'd just have like the address. They'll be like, "We cracked her. Where she's at?" I'll get DMs like, "She's at the intersection is." It's like.
A lot of these women are like they're kind of like true crime fans.
Thank you.
So they're thinking of it like we're cracking a crime in real time.
That's the new thing. Like ever since like
are y'all getting paid for this?
And that's software. I think they have like a pretty significant female audience, which is like a different crowd than
female and crazy life creep.
Yeah, guys
interesting type of people. You get what I'm saying? So they just.
I'm not gonna lie though. All right, like Mark, like I'm not suggesting that Mark's into any weird shit, but it just felt like his attitude on you guys was like a little weird in that interview. Because he's kind of like, I'm so proud of what Nova has grown up to be, and I'm
looking at him like, excuse me, sir?
I'm listening to it like, Mark, like you can't just put like a happy face on.
Hey, I respect Adam for saying something, bro. I've been caught Mark saying little weird shit to the, some of the people he be interviewing, like he just getting a kick out of it, or like it's, you know what I'm talking about? It'd be weird, bro, for sure.
It's like, what are you talking about?
But I don't think he be saying it like that.
Maybe he's seen more growth.
No. I'm not trying to take it for the man. He just be saying stuff. He be saying stuff like that because
he's not in tune with the culture.
Let me tell you, no, it's not even that. He says, "Oh, I love what you grown up to," even though I'm not
all the way.
I'm not all the way. You feel me? Like, I'm still growing, and I'm only 15.
Because you could have been worse, is what
exactly. And I think he be saying that because.
Watching Rap GPT in real life when you I feel like that's how it would come out a computer. That was like some computer
I'm
shit.
Chat GPT mixed with a Smack DVD. Come on, man. And crack PCP. Come on, what's up?
Shit though, Rap GPT.
Yo, Rap GPT.
Yeah, man. This shit is some crazy shit, bro. To say the least, for sure. Like, I definitely didn't caught Mark saying some little creepy shit, but. And I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, I know you ain't on here just interviewing all these tools and then trying to get a date after. Feel me? But, yeah, it's crazy. I don't know who to believe, bro. They say they ain't working. Wack say they working. Feel me? And Wack, he had a plausible theory. I'm going to run it by you one more time. He say they snatch up Lil Nova with the evidence on the internet that she, her mom put her up to this type of shit. Then they use that against Tanea, like, yeah, we gonna take all your kids if you don't, put this wire on little sister, do whatever type shit. And Tanea and them decided to oblige, according to Wack. According to them, they not working, bro. They know what come with that shit.
Shout out to W.I.G TV in here.
W.I.G TV.
Somebody did it.
He got his name, W.I.G TV.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, W.I.G TV,
Hey, I
man.
fuck with you, my nigga. I ain't...
W.I.G gang, shout out. Hey, that's the king of the California right there. Y'all subscribe to W.I.G gang TV.
Can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, yo, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga